A horrific wave of acid attacks have overtaken London, leaving victims gruesomely disfigured and suffering life-altering injuries amid a growing trend that seen the corrosive liquid become the weapon of choice for British attackers. So this is something you're not going to hear talked about a lot, right? You hear, oh, they don't have guns. They don't use guns. You're like, America has too many guns. Well, look, if I get to choose between somebody shooting me in the ass and somebody throwing acid on me, I think I'm going to take the bullet in the ass, y'all. Give it up for that. I'm just saying. Two teenagers, 15 and 16, were arrested Friday following an overnight swath of attacks in which men on mopeds injured several people by tossing a noxious substance in their faces. Oh, man. Oh, man. What kind of punishment do you give people for throwing acid in someone's face? I don't think there's a punishment enough. Butt raped by 20 football players? With soccer players? Football in, Europe is soccer. No, that may not be, because this all depends. All depends. That may not even be a punishment. What kind of punishment, guys, is good enough for someone who throws acid in the face of strangers? I don't know what it could be. I need to think. I need to pull out my Wu-Tang record and play that scene where they talk about torture. Torture, torture, torture. At least one victim, a man in his 20s, was left with life-changing injuries. Similar high-profile attacks have been plaguing the British city in the recent months. In one assault, a 25-year-old man is accused of throwing acid at an aspiring model and her cousin as they sat in their car. Man, this is some cowardly shit. Cowardly. Throwing acid on people. This is what's going on in the streets of London. This is what's happening. This is it. London Police Chief Cressida Dick said officers were concerned by the increase in the completely barbaric attacks. We will arrest people. We will enforce the law as we can, and we are working very closely with the government to try to see if there's any change in the law required. The spike in attacks has prompted some lawmakers to call for restrictions on the sale and carrying of corrosive liquids, such as sulfuric acid. All right, this is horrific beyond belief. This, my friends, is some horrible, horrible shit going on in London. I'll tell you this. They need to come up with a new law, right? A new way of torturing people. Because this is something, you got to come up with something. It's something better. You can't just send people to jail. You got to do like Kim Jong-un. He sends North Koreans to slave labor to other countries in order to make money for his country. That's what he's doing now. Google it. I'm not making it up. Kim Jong-un is outsourcing slaves to other countries. But you got to come up with something. But Don, don't send me your acid throwing slave to America. Don't do that. But I wonder what London blames this on, because in America, whenever we have people that do acts like this, we got to blame something. So what are they blaming in London? Are they blaming their bad rappers? And I'm sorry, man, there's some bad rappers in London. This is horrible. It's the accent. I don't know how you punish these guys for this, but I'm sure, like I said, they're looking for a way to blame someone for it, other than the people who did it. Because you got to do that, It's the hip-hop, it's the Hollywood, it's the video games. I don't know a video game that people throw acid in each other's face. And even if there was a video game that did that, I don't think you can blame the game for somebody being that stupid or being that barbaric, inhumane. Gosh. All I can say is London has problems. Yeah, London is falling. And it can't get up. I don't even know what to say about that, y'all. Give that some booze. Let's get some booze for that shit. Goodness gracious, man. Woo, it's horrific.